Imagine this, you're safe, at least you should be. But your heart races, shadows flicker in your mind, a sound, a smell, a fleeting thought pulls you back to a moment you'd give anything to forget. This isn't just fear, this is PTSD, and it's more common and more haunting than you think. Post-traumatic stress disorder isn't a ghost story, it's a real scar on the brain. Today we're diving into what it is, how it rewires lives, and what you, or someone you love, can do to claw back from its grip. Stick with me. This gets raw, but there's light ahead. What is PTSD? So what is PTSD? It's not just stress or a bad day. It's your mind trapped in survival mode after something shatters your world. A soldier dodging bullets, a survivor of abuse, someone who saw the unthinkable. It starts with trauma, an event so overwhelming your brain can't file it away like a normal memory. The American Psychiatric Association says it's a disorder triggered by witnessing or living through danger, death, or violence. But here's the kicker. It doesn't fade when the danger does. Instead, it lingers. Your brain's alarm system, the amygdala, gets stuck on high alert. A car backfires? You're ducking for cover? A door slams? You're back in that moment. It's not weakness, it's biology. Studies show 6 to 8% of people will face this in their lifetime. Millions carrying an invisible wound. Maybe you know it, maybe you feel it. How PTSD affects people now. How does it hit? Picture this. You're not just living, you're reliving. Flashbacks crash in like uninvited guests, vivid, brutal, stealing your breath. Nightmares don't let you rest. They drag you back to the worst seconds of your life. You avoid places, people, even smells that might trigger it. Your world shrinks. I've heard stories, a vet who can't hear fireworks, a mom who flinches at her kid's laugh because it echoes something darker. It's not just the mind. Your body betrays you. Sweat, racing pulse, a knot in your gut, like danger's still here. Emotionally, you're numb 1 minute, raging the next, or drowning in guilt. Why me? Why not me? Relationships crack. Friends don't get it. Family pulls away. It's isolating. Studies say PTSD rewires your hippocampus, memory's gatekeeper, making yesterday feel like now. It's a thief of peace, of trust, of time. But here's the twist. It doesn't own you. It shapes you, sure, but you can fight back. What can you do? So how do you get past it, or at least make it bearable? It's not a cure in a bottle, but there are steps, real ones. First, name it. Admit PTSD's there. Denial keeps it fed. Talk to someone, a therapist, a friend, because silence lets it fester. Research backs this. Therapy like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, helps rewire those triggers. You face the memory bit by bit until it loses its claws. Second, ground yourself. When the storm hits, focus. 5 things you see, 4 you touch, 3 you hear. It pulls you back to now. Mindfulness works too. Breathe slow. Feel your feet. Let the panic pass. I knew a guy who'd grip a stone, cold, solid, until his pulse eased. Small, but it's power. Third, build something. Journal. Spill the mess on paper, see it shrink. Move. Walk, run, punch a bag. Let the body burn it out. Connect. Find one person who gets it, even a little. It's not instant. Trauma dug deep, but every step chips at its hold. Studies show exercise cuts PTSD symptoms by 30% for some. You're not erasing it, you're outgrowing it. PTSD's a shadow, dark, heavy, but it's not the end. It's a fight, and you're tougher than it thinks. Start small. Today, breathe. Name one trigger. Take one step. You're not alone in this. Millions wrestle it too. Hit like if this hit you. Drop a comment. What's your next move against it? Subscribe if you're in this fight. We're here. You are enough.